You over there the Diddy said wait 13 minutes. Everybody out here. If I had a hot,
you know what I said, y'all? I said, hide your business plan. Because one thing Puff gonna do,
I said I'm doing
he gonna upgrade your business plan.
If I ever had
he gonna show you where to ask for the money at on your business plan. He gonna.
That must have been. That looked like the car that you Kid Cudi. That looked like Kid Cudi car.
I said what I said, y'all. Puff gonna get you the 5 days. Show Puff your business plan. Another thing that you got in your house. Someone said, well, you gotta hide your clothes. You're gonna have to hide your clothes. Because Puff gonna upgrade it to a clothing line. Puff gonna upgrade those clothes to a clothing line. Okay? If you wanna ask, hey, Puff come to your house, what would you have to hide? Hide your clothes. He gonna upgrade your clothes to a clothing line. Alright? If he's selling in Tokyo, China, overseas, everywhere.
Don't be a hater, y'all. Don't be a hater.
Remember what we're dealing with. We can't throw anybody in the courthouse. That doesn't work like that. America's better than that.
I'm about to run.
America better than that. We don't just throw anybody in the courthouse. Oh, guys, listen. Another thing to say. What you have to hide is Puff into your house. Your liquor. Puff's gonna get you right with your liquor to show you how to brand your alcohol. I got this like yeah, that's what we have to hide. Guys, it's super important. We can't throw anybody in the courthouse. America got a lot on its hands. The sex trafficking is out of control. Let's handle that. We gotta handle that.
Okay, I'll get on.
We're releasing SWAT team. 1 o'clock in the morning in the dark, we're releasing SWAT team. Because somebody really getting killed and murdered out there. So there's a female, she's trying to get home to her husband. And the buses ain't running in Texas. And she gets stopped in the swamp. And her body's floating in the swamp. That's what's supposed to go. And it don't matter what her complexion is, light skin, dark skin, brown skin. She says she get home to her husband and her children. She has to make dinner because they got to cook in the night. So that's exactly where she's supposed to arrive at safety.
Nothing's happening until the sprinter bag comes.
That's when she arrived at safety.
That's when it shows up. They're not going to let the money come on with it right now.
No. He's taking over everything.
I think you want to go. That's what she's talking. Where's the bag
Two of us.
I said what I said. That's what you have to hide if Puff came to your house, y'all. Your clothes, your liquor, okay? And your music if the music is not the music trash hide because he knows how to sell music.
My thing, watch yourself. Don't worry about everything.
All right, so this morning in the channel I talked about yesterday and the testimony that was made by a witness named Mia. Well, today the defense, Brian Steele, who pretty much handled Young Thug case, he tore her testimony apart. So
As you get close to me, now your ex pops done. Now your ex pops done. He love you. He's gonna come right here. You're not gonna be able to see him. Tell your ex
it was definitely a day for the defense.
I'm telling me not to listen to this man. I've been through the Thanksgiving Day parades a long time.
love you. On Jesus' feet. On Jesus' sandals, I love you. And you know Jesus is doing this back today. Jesus walk.
Remember?
So I love you on Jesus'
I'm
sandals.
fucking making this embarrassing. No, he's being annoying.
That America is.
Oh no.
I said what I said. We have our legacy.
It must be here. Okay. Ooh, could you maybe put your book back down and maybe two of us could be up on the side?
You started? Like, literally.
We gotta ask ourselves,
You're a whole big sucker, boy. Mommy.
All right, they're waiting for the sprinter to pull up. Pick up the family.
Hell no.
No, it's kind of
This is the Sean Diddy Combs trial. The family's about to leave the court. Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy! Oh my gosh, is she gonna pull up? What the fuck is that? What she's doing recording from her car. She's recording from her car. She's like, what's going on? The little yellow car. Hold up traffic for 1 second. Oh my god, I see it. Don't worry, I'm gonna see it. Yeah. I don't it's like behind the fence.
White House laws that huge in case because that is just the Lord and that's how it's
Sylvia in the building.
So we're at 500 Pearl Street in Manhattan for the Sean Diddy Combs trial. And the driver's about to come and pick up the family, so that's what we're doing.
Fuck is not the only bad boy, okay? We have bad boys in football. You don't know what they're going to do for me. I can take that down right now.
Okay. He's like right there.
It's a wedding party time. don't want to be a part of that, right?
All right, so this is the spiritual van coming up now.
Oh, it's behind the taxi.
I don't want to get footage, so. And it's starting to rain, so.
They don't want us to know something. Did you do it?
You told me how to do it. I still don't know. Don't even try to sit with me. Try with you right here.
I'm trying.
But it's like literally right there. Literally right there. Behind that. And right behind it, yeah. So literally head start. Yeah, do it right now, do it right now.
So the minute this van pulls up, they'll bring the family out.
Roll a bell in the building. It's time for real people to be in these courthouses. I said what I said, guys. You can't play around with the justice system. You can't play around with and I'm pulling out. I don't know
Mr. Realist doing their business, man. Holding it down, son. That's my man, bro.
Nights like this. Why is Jay-Z ghosting y'all? Why is Jay-Z ghosting y'all?
I made a mistake.
Trump is not part of the Diddy. Trust me.
We love y'all new
That's
artists.
my book right there. That's my book right there. Sorry, what happened to Cassie Ventura? I don't care. Look, Christian is a monster. Grace okay then. Grace okay then. Grace okay then.
That's the point.
In your relationship with your father, Quincy.
And the hardest working
Don't keep your head up, yo. I love y'all new artists.
Salute, Chief.
I love y'all new artists.
Hell no!
Nah, it's dangerous out here. Look at God.
So what happened
Keep your head up. I told y'all, this case kind of happened.
Crackhead Barbie.
Good job. Good job.
Real footage, right?
Love and
I got y'all that
respect.
real work. I told
Yo, y'all pops left y'all a legacy, bro. He did.
Diddy going to prison. Your
It's a lot of black men that's not doing nothing for their kids, bro.
father going to prison.
Your father left y'all a legacy. He can teach y'all something, bro. I said what I
Oh no, I'm actually at this trial. Y'all, no, y'all thought I was lying.
Piss. Yes, and like with Justin Combs. That's what
Okay, love you. Have fun. Okay, bye.
We gotta get the right people in these courtrooms. People's feet is hurting. You know what I mean? I'm about to go to the store, give me something to eat. Because I've been out here for about 5 hours. But I'm excited. I said what I said. Yo, you can take my seat.
I will tell y'all a secret. I know where he at. I know where he is.
My ex ain't never chase you down.
When I get next to the yellow house,
Diddy is a monster. His mother is a monster too. She the one who groomed her. She groomed that monster. You know she ran a brothel? You know she was a madam? And we talk about that $1 million that he gave. Let's talk about that $1 million let's talk about that $1 million that he gave the Jimmy Henchman, who's doing 2 life sentences right now, and that put it on the Black Brown Records. Give it to Zip by a nightclub with it. Don't even give it to Keefy D. And then Keefy D, he follows Vlad to Nevada, tells the details of the Tupac case, and then he's in jail doing that time for that.
Did he get peed on? Did he get? Because I want to get peed on. Because I want to get peed on. I came to get peed on. To get peed on. I was done from the free call. Now I just want pissed.
Okay, so the free call is over now.
Yeah, the free call is over. Now I want to get peed on. Yeah, I want to get peed on.
Who said that? You know.
Me. Remember who's getting peed in the house? Cassie.
The trip. Myron, where you at, Myron? That's not a rat. You have a car?
Okay, send it to me.
I think the boys don't want to hear me. What's happening right here?
Sean Diddy Combs trial.
Oh, is that what it is?
Come to me. They come in. Come to me. No, this is the real one. Do not. If you fuck with my mother, I will fuck him. You know what I'll do to you. Yes. Do not fuck with her. You're going to look to my face.
Listen, man. Tell them to be a channel. Remember that day you going to the Nickens. We gonna do this or what? It's 7. Yo, come on, we gotta go to 7. Everybody win that 7.
Let's go, Knicks!
Let's go, Knicks!
Let's go, Knicks!
Let's go!
Woo!
Tell the people your channel though, bro.
If you got mommy, the midnight watch, we relationships. We want to remind every lady that's out there that does not have the right to leave that you are enough.
Oh, this is just, it's not live. I'm going to put it on later. So no, it's better that it's not. I don't like it.
What's that? When the attorneys come out? They're going to be in power with Diddy after 5 o'clock. When they come out later, when he comes out here, usually on the back. All right, we just ended day 13 of the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Sorry I didn't have time to label the title on this video so more people would understand what it's about. But these are the professionals here. Look at all the heavy artillery they have. This is ABC 7. This is the NBC. This is Fox News here. News pad. And this is Law and Crime.
You're mine.
So again, folks, this is the Sean Diddy Combs trial. It's nothing but chaos, just fights every day. There was a fight this morning. There's people out here half naked. All sorts of craziness. There's a park across the street. Again, these are the professionals here. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be on Sonetta TV, so I won't be giving much commentary. I'm just going to wait till tonight, and I'll be breaking down the first 3 weeks of the trial. So you can check me out tonight on Sonetta TV at 9. But I'll show you guys a little bit more of the chaos before I start heading back to my place of residence.
No, he's been going at Gene for the longest. He's Gene Deal's antagonist.
That's bad business.
Right, but in the elevator, yeah, we know before the elevator, he saw Tisha interviewing Gene Deal. That's viral, so it's not like I'm making it up. And he confronted Gene Deal. He did. No, he did confront him with his questions. But then Gene probably took that a certain way. And you telling me Gene didn't strike him? He didn't do that? Yeah, Gene Deal didn't do that.
He was in his face like this.
Right, Gene Deal stepped to him.
No! Do not did that.
Do not step to
Do
Gene
not
Deal?
what look, I'm here.
Right. Wow. Okay.
This is Do Not.
Right.
And this is Mr. Deal.
Right.
Do Not went here. And Mr. Deal said, get out of my face. He said he ain't have to. So Mr. Deal said, I'ma hit you if you don't get the F out of my face.
Right.
He's still here. And I'm right here like,
But see, what happened was then Mr. Deal turned and his back was, and I was like, oh. But see, I didn't know. At this point, I felt protected because I had just got verbally assaulted by him in the courtroom on 23B. So I was like, well, thank God, somebody's telling me.
So what you're saying is, when we saw the thing outside, when Gene Deal said, yo, if you come in my face.
Oh, wait, what happened was,
Yeah.
so then Mr. Deal turned this way. So now he's here, and Janat is there, and I'm still here. And then he said, get out of my face, and then push him. And then get out of my face. And then he went from here 10 feet. And then he stepped back with his left.
And when Gene pushed him, what did he do?
He said, he had something in his hand like a book. And he was like, and then I did like this. And I said, if you come in this deal, I'm going to smash this cup in your face.
Right, because we see you on the steps.
I had a soup cup. It was a soup cup with warm water. And I said, get out of his face, stop bothering him. I said, marshals, where are you? Because y'all need to be escorted. So all of a sudden the marshal ran, he said, what's going on? I said, he's bothering Mr. G. Like, y'all need to have Mr. G in security when he walks through this building.
Now, technically, could Gene handle himself with Donut?
Could he handle him? Excuse me?
So
this young man, I don't know how old this man Donut is. Mr. Donut didn't want no piece of Mr. D.
Okay, all right, that's what we want to know. So when he came outside,
but he acted like he did at first. I don't know why he had to smoke in front of me. I'm not quite sure.
All right, well, when they came outside, you saw that video viral. Gene Deal says, yo.
You talking about when he was sitting on the floor, or when he was holding his arm? Oh, nah, I ain't know that.
All right, that's what happened, all right. And then so he made sure he walked them and dressed to get their cookies and everything on the product. And then, sorry,
But I will say this right here.
I was behind them. So they got their things first and left the courthouse. Then I got
Because I've been in there a couple of times. I'm watching the jury. See, everybody getting these inner city press on stuff that's being said in the court, and it's not verbatim. I'm watching the jury, and I'm watching how the jury is looking at how the facial expression, how they looking over, smirking at Diddy and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a hung jury. Now, because it's a hung jury, don't mean that he's going to get out. You know what I'm saying? They still got the prosecution still got an option to one, retry the case, try to get a plea deal, or dismiss the charges. And I don't think they're gonna do that. Yes, I did federal time in the Eastern District of New York, and they shipped me down to the Northern District of Texas. So I did 2 years. No, I went to Allenwood. They sent me back because I'm from here, so they sent me 500, like around 500 miles away from my home. Right. So I was in Allenwood FCI in the median. I also did 4 years in the state. I was in Bear Hill for 4 years. This was like 98 to 2002 for a weapon charge. And I got jammed up with the feds because I had a weapon charge in 98. And yeah, I was a felon. I went to a gun range in Dallas, and that's how I got booked. I got 922G, criminal possession of weapons by a convicted felon. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Being that you've been through all of that, how do you feel about rooting for the law?
Here's the thing. I'm looking at it like this. I got daughters. Look at my arm. This is jail tattoo right here. These are all my kids right here. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? 6 girls, 4 boys. I don't want my kids to get caught up with this dude, because then I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. Listen, the bouncer dude, Luigi, came across over here like he wanted to fight me over here yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I had to check his temperature when he came out yesterday. And I was like, yo, what was that about over there? What was that about? He was like, nah, I was with the kids. Oh, okay, all right. And then I kept it moving. I don't play no games, I don't disrespect nobody. And I can say what I want to say, even if you don't like it. Yeah, because Quincy is, because Quincy's stuck in his life. I don't really blame Quincy, because at 3-4 years old is when Diddy got with Kim Porter at 94, right? So now Diddy tells Kim Porter, yo, I don't want Al B. Shaw around him. I'll take care of it. She tells Al sure, yo, listen, you gotta go your way. And then he do that. Why? Because Diddy got the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened to everybody around him. You don't think it's odd that I don't think nobody is safe around him. Did you see the video with him and Chance? How he looking at his daughter, sizing her up, licking his lips, and like, man, that's not the type of look you look at your daughter with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, here's the thing. We can't blame it all on the drugs because guess what? All the whoopings that he done gave out, all the orders that he done gave out, he knew what he was doing.
He become a tough guy because I remember watching this film in 1993 with Jack the Rapper called My Conception, and he did nothing.
Did he?
Try to explain, how did he become tough?
You know when he became tough? I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you when he became tough. Once he started getting the money and he started to accumulate the power, his toughness came from telling other people to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question. I think that D-Rock, I think he's going to be a co-conspirator. His name is being mentioned too many times. And if Christina Courtroom come in here, that's going to be the icing on the cake. And she got to come in because they calling all of these assistants, and she's the chief of staff and his personal assistant. She was Diddy when Diddy wasn't around. That was Capricorn Clark. Kim, listen. Yes, but look at this. Christina Courtroom, KK, can clarify the sex trafficking. Why? Because it's alleged that the busloads that was going to the house in California was underage girls, and she was sizing the girls up to see if they was ready for the entertainment. Party favors. You know what the party favors is? The women, yes, women naked, laying on the table with fruits and food all over them, and people eating off them. That is crazy. It's a part of the Boule society. You know, the Boule, that's the underground secret society for these people. It do. It is. Jimmy Iovine, Clive Davis.
This shit right here,
That's what they say.
That's what I've heard.
Listen.
That's not something deep.
That is. That when I see stuff like that, I think of sex trafficking. That's what I think. I think of underage girls.
Why they gotta go through all of that just to sex trafficking? They got all the money in the world. They can get sex like it's nothing.
Right.
Maybe something more than sex is happening.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's a sick power control that they have in taking advantage of people.
Do you think it must be spiritual? Everybody is looking at you like people have spiritual.
They're not even talking about Diddy drinking Cassie's period blood and stuff like that. Doing a ritual.
All right, that's enough of this crazy.
She said, once again, she's puzzled, she's stuttering, right? So evidently, the feds collected her laptop.
And that's what Diddy's team hit hard today. And that's why I said.
Hey, I'll see you guys Monday.
And trust me, I see what
Hello. He's trying to get your attention, that guy.
You got it?
So this is the courthouse that we go into every day for the trial. It's been a long week, but today is pretty interesting. Here's the Associated Press. These guys stream all day long. So if you go to YouTube and you put in the Associated Press Diddy trial, you can just, if you want to see something, you can see it. They have cameras around front. These are the professionals. The lady you see talking, she's from Italy. She's with BBC. She'll be here for the duration of the trial. And this is where we come out at the end of the day. So anyway, the trial today went pretty good. As I explained this morning before I went into court, I was telling you guys how Mia, we still don't know her real name. Although it did come out in court today that individuals online figured out her name and they started emailing Mark Agnifilio in his email today, and they sent him a video. So people online went and found a video, and they were sending videos in Diddy's defense. And so they asked the judge if they could put this video, basically the woman that's going by the alias Mia, for her to, they want to put in the video because she's talking about Diddy in such a loving way. And in the video, she talks about how she loves Diddy and so forth. So yesterday she talked about all the abuse and all of the assault, the sexual assault. But then Brian Steele today really cross-examined her, and they're trying to impeach her for false testimony, and they're trying to insinuate that she was making up a lot of these claims, and they have the information to back it up. So we're seeing this a lot in this case, and I think they're going to have a problem at the end of the day, because every witness, including Cassidy, that they bring in, we sit there and we hear all these atrocious stories, and then under cross-examination they get torn apart. And that's what happened. I sat there yesterday listening to all these different accounts, and you know, I can't judge her. I take the witness at her story, but the defense paint a different narrative, and they're painting a strong narrative. And you should see some of the email exchanges and so forth. But I'm going to be going through a lot of that over the weekend, just so you can, for those who want, they can get a idea of some of the exchanges that actually happened in court. But basically, after she claimed Diddy did all these things to her, she basically went on to say, "I love you" to Diddy in every text, every email. So the defense was pointing out how basically she had a deep love for Diddy. And in the end, they brought out, like, you're basically making this stuff up. And, you know, she had trouble answering. And he also brought out that you made up some of these beatings that you told us in court yesterday. So that was today for the most part. We'll pick up on Monday morning at 8:30 and see how the trial goes from there. But it looks like they may have a good, strong chance of impeaching the witness that came on the stand yesterday. At the end of the day today, they're trying to subpoena Cassie. She had her baby, so I guess they're looking to get her back involved in the case somehow. So I'm going to have an attorney on the channel this weekend, because I want to know, does this mean that they can bring Cassie back in court now that she had the baby? I would doubt that, but they're saying that some of her testimony, I guess there's some issues, and they want to get her back on the stand now that we've had all these witnesses come in and give a different version. So right now we're at the point in the trial where basically they're substantiating the hotel stays. They're bringing in the police officers. In the case of Kid Cudi, when his car was set on fire, they brought in the arson investigator. So a lot of that background work, most of those witnesses, they're just basically not being challenged a lot by the defense. But today, Brian Steele put on a show, and I'm telling you, he's probably one of the best. And now I can understand why Young Thug had such a favorable outcome for his case. But anyway, that's it for that for today. Here's the skyline. This is where the World Trade Center was. And you can see the Oculus over to in the background to the far right. So that's where the World Trade Centers went down. And then you have the Lord. This is the financial district. And then from here on down from where I just came, these are all the federal buildings. When I went to Trump's trial, basically down the hill here is where his trial happened. So Harvey Weinstein's case is happening here also. And there's quite a few other cases. There's a case coming up with Drake suing Kendrick Lamar, civil case that's going to be happening here. And also I'm going to be following this guy, what's his name? Luigi, the guy that killed the CEO for United Healthcare. His case will be happening toward the end of this year. So at any rate, thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll catch you guys later. Like I said, tonight I'll be on SideNet if you want to check it out. I'm actually going to broadcast it on the channel. And there you have more skyline. Hello from South Africa. Wow, that's pretty. Hey, thanks for the support. Thanks for subscribing. I'm Saved by Grace says, wow. Okay, let me find out. Yeah, I have a professional and a ratchet side, or whatever you want to call it. I give you guys all the background information. If it's good, bad, or ugly, I give you real life activity. So for those who have an issue with it, unfortunately, I show you all. This is real life here in New York City. And it brings awareness to how it goes down here. So yeah, check it out if you like it. Let's see, men, they have some real jokers. Yeah, they do have some real jokers out there. Okay. All right, so I guess that's it. Anybody have any questions, feel free to come on tonight. We're going to have an open panel. You can see it's really busy down here. This is right by the Brooklyn Bridge where the Mexican Navy ship hit the bridge the other week. So all this was clogged up. It was a mess down here. You can go back on my channel to see, but you can see these people here walking. They're walking to get on the Brooklyn Bridge. This is where they bring Diddy from every day. He's housed in Brooklyn. So I'm at the section of the city right here where you see Pace University. You go right over the Brooklyn Bridge. And off into the subway we go. At some point I'm probably going to lose you, but it seems that a lot of people are interested in seeing this. There's a lot of people on the stream, so I'll keep showing you how it goes down. So the train system is rather complex, but the main hub is Grand Central if you're coming into the city. And then if you want to get on Amtrak or go out to Long Island, you have to get on Penn Station. So we get a Metro card. And you can hear the train coming. Probably that's my train. The fare, I moved here 30 years ago and the fare has went up tremendously. So this gives you an idea of the subway system. So we want to go up toward the Bronx. So I'll take the 4 and 5 trains that are express. Oh, I just missed out. the lights there. If you'd like to